Okay, good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. A very good morning to all of you. Abhishek, Sheetal, Prasanjit, Arvind. Then we have happy to see you, Brija, Infant, Vijita, all of you. Very good morning. So today's editorial is about a topic probably you would have guessed, and this is from Indian Express that I have taken. I think yesterday we did the Hindu editorial. Today I have taken a topic from the Indian Express that we will be discussing together. One more thing before I begin, guys, homework for yesterday's question. So I have just checked it and I have responded back also to your comments if you will see yesterday's editorial class. Okay, I think yesterday the numbers were few, like very few people were there. So we have Madhurima, Hema Malini, Philip, Arvind, Paras, Navneet, Singson, Vilvakani. Then we have Sevanti Rathore, Rohini, Gargi, Gopika, Jansi, Priya, Ankit, Priyanka Sharma, Surbhi Priya, Anurag, Kusum. Okay. Some of these people, they have given full all the phrases with their meanings and examples. Gopika has mentioned the answers so nicely in detail. Excellent, guys. Well done. So please continue doing this homework. So when I give you phrases to write in the comments, it is so that you remember for the long term. When you write it, you remember for the long term, or even when you revise it, right? So let's start with today's session. Now, before I begin, guys, let me tell you, you have to download our app and also subscribe to our YouTube channel so you get the updates, notification of the sessions. One more thing, it is already 9th of July, so 8th to 11th. You know there's a special offer on Oliveboard platform. Tell everybody, your friends also. And this is your monsoon sale, which is going on. So if you use my code, which is Harshita on Oliveboard, you will get good discounts if you buy or purchase any course till 11th. Okay, good discounts, good offers going on till 11th. Now let's start with the previous day vocabulary. Abhishek, you commented, but it did not go. You might have to check the YouTube settings first, once at least. What is wrong? Hmm. Tell me, what are the words, guys, meanings here? Yeah, steep means very, very sharp. Okay, sudden. You can say, when we say no, steep decline, sharp, or you can say sudden. Very good. Logeshwaran is the one who usually starts with a meaning. Now you remember it. Very good. Disarray. What is the word meaning disarray? We learned this yesterday. Yesterday newspaper context. State of complete lack of organization, a state of confusion, guys, when there is a lot of confusion. Disarray. State of confusion. Now I told you one very important thing tomorrow yesterday. 10 is a root word. For example, any word with 10, you can write it here. Tenacity. Okay. Tenant. Okay, or tenant. Any word with 10, the meaning of 10 root means hold. So what is untenable means something which you cannot hold, something which you cannot, untenable is something which you cannot hold. 10 is a root word, guys, you should all know it. Its meaning is hold. Okay, now not able to be maintained, not only not able to be defended is untenable. You cannot maintain or hold it. Colossal means huge, very big. Vartika, good morning. Okay. Chaos means confusion. Mandate is the power given to someone. Pinnacle means the highest point, which you also called zenith. Acha, what is polity? What was the context that we learned for this one? Polity related to what? Process, form, process of civil government. Manoj, I was just about to say, where is Manoj today? Haunt Haunt is something which something which is always there in your mind. You always remember. It's there in the mind. Yeah. Call for means demand. This is a very common phrase. We see it very regularly. Call for. Call for means demand. ठीक है. Now, guys, based on what happened yesterday's event from Indian Express, this is very sad. Okay, so we have an article written about Shinzo Abe, who, okay, early morning black coffee without sugar. You should not have. The first thing is, I don't know how people manage, but I'm not able to have the first thing as, coffee or tea early morning. Okay, so assassination means murder. When I say assassination, it is a murder of a famous person. You have all mostly heard this news, guys. Murder of someone important, murder of someone famous. We are talking about the former, earlier Prime Minister Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. He was murdered. Okay, so regarding him, this is the article, and you must have seen, like, all the news channels have covered this, right? Hatyakand, huh? And usually for political reasons. Yeah, here tallest doesn't mean height. Okay, when we say one of the tallest means one of the greatest world leaders. Tallest doesn't mean height here in second line. It means one of the greatest. Huh. Japan's former PM who is murdered. Okay, so Abe completely altered. He was the one who completely changed. Acha, first, I am again forgetting. I have to give you time to read. So you guys all read. Till then, I will write the meanings. Then we'll discuss together. Okay, guys, let me tell you now here. So, his assassination, his murder, right, is of one of the greatest world leaders. Why was the greatest world leaders? He literally changed, he completely changed the geopolitical path of Japan. Now, geopolitical means whenever we talk about politics that are because of affected by the geography. I have already told you this word so many times. When we say geopolitical, see, it is the combination of two words: relating to politics, international relationships, but influenced by geographical factors. So where you are located, which country you are, where you are located in the map, in the world map, and that decides the political or international relations that you have with other countries. Geopolitical. Hmm. Okay, so Friday, the assassination, Friday, a former minister, has taken away. The assassination has taken away, Manoj. Okay, the assassination has taken away. Okay, hmm. ठीक है? Okay, now please understand. Geopolitical, have you understood? Two words. It is made of two words. Geopolitical. So I will divide it into here geography, basically your geographical location, of any country, geographical location that influences the what? International relations, the politics, international relations. Okay, international relations. Okay, taken away means from the world we have lost, has taken away from us one of the greatest leaders of our time. Okay. Hmm. ठीक है, taken away means he has been taken away means the assassination took away one of the greatest leaders. He is no more, he died. Okay, he passed away. So the world, he has been taken away from the world, taken away from the world. Even, yeah, the shocking part was Philip this only, right? You know that Japan, this is happening. Japanese are known to be great people, and yeah, it is a very peaceful nation. So that was very shocking. Okay, so yeah, he guys, how he changed the path, geopolitical path or international relations. He reimagined the regional future. Okay, he was the one who invented or who came up with Indo-Pacific as well as quadrilateral forum. You all know these groups, the quad group. Okay, and also he was the one who initiated strong partnership with India. Okay, so this has been very shocking. And you know that Japan as a place is very peaceful. The ideas, the attitudes are very very peaceful. It's a peaceful place. So this makes it, the assassination, even shocking. Traditionally, if you will see the environment or Japanese are very peaceful. Okay, and they are totally strange, or they do not even know, or they do not even care about the gun culture, the political violence. We have never seen it in Japan. Okay, we have seen it in other Asian and Western societies, you know, US for example, very famous. But in Japan we consider it as a very very peaceful place. So this is actually shocking that this incident happened in Japan. And that too, you know, assassination in Japan. So this was a shocking news, particularly because of the place. See, every place is known for a particular thing. Like Japanese are known to be very very peaceful, right? So it has rocked means shake violently. Other Asian countries, we know that there has been political violence. In other Western societies there has been gun culture, but for Japan this is something not expected. Why not on Friday? Because after comma, we are using the assassination, comma, Friday of former. So it is very clear we are giving the name, sorry, day name Manoj after comma. On is not required. Okay, after comma we are using it. It is very clear referring to when. When. Chalo. Read the next para, please. Second para. Okay. So Abe, who had two stints, means during two durations, he was in charge during 2006-7 and then 12-20. That he was the longest serving prime minister since the Second World War. Okay. And that was one country, Japan, that saw frequent turnover. Turnover means of the top leadership, there was a frequent change. Okay, so there were changes in the top leadership frequently, and he was one person who was the longest serving prime minister. Okay, he will be remembered just not for the length of the time. Okay, now he was the longest serving. He spent years and years serving as a prime minister. Okay, and he will be remembered not for only the time. Okay, he will be recalled for, he will be also remembered for his bold leadership. He was a great leader. Okay, so when you say recalled for, meaning guys, remembered. Okay, recall for, when you recall something, you try to remember something. So recall for, he will be remembered for his bold leadership that actively tried to shake Japan out of its post-war political passivity. Like, he was the one who kind of gave one new direction after the war to Japan. Okay, so instead of being passive, just accept whatever is happening to you, right? Acceptance of whatever happens, instead of passivity, he turned it into a normal nation. Okay, who was ready to pursue its national interest, who was ready to go after its interest unapologetically, means without any regret, and reclaim, okay, and reclaim its leadership, regional leadership, okay, in front of the others, in front of other nations. It was Shinzo Abe who kind of motivated the entire nation to go for, or you can say reclaim, means to get back its leadership position. Okay, in the world, you can say, international relations phrase, or in terms of other nations, to get back its position as a leader, right, after the war. Passivity means when you're passive, you're not active, right? So passivity is opposite of when you are active, actively trying something. Passivity is whatever comes, you are taking it, you are accepting the situation, right? You're not acting you're not reacting, you're not acting. Okay, you're just accepting whatever comes your way. Clear, everybody? Right? Sought means past tense of seek. When you try to do something, try to attempt. तो हम बोलते हैं past tense of seek. Seek, sought. SOUGHT. Okay? Past tense. Anish, getting it? हाँ. Reclaim means recover, get back their old leadership position. Okay? Next. So obviously it is praising the former prime minister. Now, what happened after the Second World War? Japan was keeping its head down. Obviously, Japan lost all the motivation, keeping head down. But how this minister helped, his leadership helped. Okay, that is mentioned here. Okay. Guys, when we talk about how he functioned, see, after the Second World War, obviously Japan did not want to come in notice. Okay. They were all shattered, broken, destroyed. So rebuilding its shattered economy, its destroyed economy, and being sorry, okay, atoning for means the nation's sins, whatever faults, errors the nation has done. Atoning for, when you express that, you show that you are sorry for whatever wrong that you have, right? And atoning for is fixed preposition. Let me tell you, I will highlight for you. For something, atone for means when you show that you're sorry for something. So guys, for all the sins, for all the wrongdoings, okay, atoning for all the wrongs that the nation had done, since the wrongdoing that the nation had done in the imperial era. Okay, so Japan was focused on just that, right? It was trying to avoid notice, and it was trying to build its broken economy, and also feeling sorry for what they had done, for the wrong that they had done in the imperial era. Okay, we call the dark times. Okay, so where they kind of extended their power and dominion. Okay, so when you try to gain political power, okay, through war, through violence, the imperial era. Now, so, since the end of the Cold War, what happened in history? There has been lot of pressures on Japan. Okay, it became the world's second largest economy. There was a lot of pressure. It became the world's second largest economy, and then they had to take a larger responsibility for shaping Asian and global affairs, right? To deal with other countries, another Asian, you can say, or global countries. Now, most leaders, they kind of avoided that call, means that demand. Abe stepped out boldly to reboot Japan's role. So he was one leader who did not ignore that demand, right? That if Japan is becoming the world's second largest country, how it will deal with other nations, okay, other countries. He did not ignore that call. He stepped out to reboot, okay, he stepped out boldly, okay. When guys, when you turn on, when you try to do something, you can say restart again, gain the same role, okay, restart, reboot the role of Japan, losing second place in the global economic hierarchy. I've always told you level, okay. So second place was lost to China in 2010, because China became then the world's second largest economy in 10, okay. And Beijing's growing political influence convinced Abe to radically, completely rethink the policies. So when he saw that, now China is leading in the rank, now China is number two, China has taken the position of Japan in 2010. Then Abe thought, now is the time when we need to completely rethink our policies, what can be done. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, sans is without and sin is wrong, something which is wrong. Hmm. Clear? Yeah. Now, next para. What is the role he played? He played such an important role in international relations. That is what is mentioned in the paragraph, guys. Severely means to a great degree, to a great extent. Crimped means having a very adverse effect. So although he could not revise the terms of the post-war peace constitution, that actually harmed or had an effect on Japan's regional military role, he took a number of steps to modernize its national security. He widened the set of military actions, okay, now strengthened the military alliance with the US, created the basis for stronger security cooperation. So he took a number of steps. These are all the steps taken by Abe, okay. So he thought of change in policies, and what are the important steps, okay, in terms of making his country strong, national security strong, defense strong. These are the steps he had taken. So simple information, steps taken by him. Next para. One of the good friends of India, yes. No, you don't have to remember crimp based on cramp. As the crimping machine is also there, hair crimping machine. Okay, so what is crimp basically? Adverse effect, bad effect. Yeah, you can say emacity, very easy to guess today. It is kind of laudatory tone regarding Shinzo Abe. Called for, demanded. This phrase we are seeing regularly now. Coalition means when you come together. When guys, there are partnership. Okay. So two or more political parties working together, they join hands. Political parties working together. When they come together, they join hands, they start working together, coalition. Now, please understand, in Japan's traditional political imagination, Asia, what did Japan consider? Asia means like focus was on East Asia for Japan. Now, in a dramatic reframing of Japan's geopolitics, there were changes, there were huge changes. So, there was a noticeable. Dramatic is something which is easy to notice. It was a noticeable, surprising, impressive reframing of Japan's geopolitics. How? How was this reframed? There were changes, right? Reframing means when there are changes, right? When you express something, you do something in a very different manner. So Abe, he expressed the idea of Indo-Pacific in his address to the Indian Parliament. In his address means in his speech to the Indian Parliament, he expressed this idea regarding Indo-Pacific in August 2007. He also demanded the creation of coalition, a partnership of Asian countries, Asian groups, Asian leaders, democracies, right? And when he returned to power in 2012, he took the lead. He was the one who was in the front. He was taking the lead in convincing the US, India, and others in the region to adopt the Indo-Pacific construct. We already read he had a big role in the development of Quad nations. Okay, and he wanted Quad as a medium to promote peace, to promote regional security. So he had a very big role to play if you talk about the Quad group. Okay, he was the one who kind of convinced other nations to develop Quad and use it as a medium to promote peace and security. Okay. Mhm. Next, hair crimping machine. Manoj is asking उससे क्या होता है? हाँ. Articulate means when you express your thoughts, not increased. Articulate is expressing. अच्छा. Uh, yeah, expressing. Only political collaboration, Pankhudi is asking, or it is used for companies also. Majorly coalition, it is for political parties, but yeah, you can say partnership between groups or big organizations, you can use the word. ठीक है Pankhudi? Good question by Pankhudi. Okay, chalo, next. Now he had a special liking. Actually, Abe had a liking for India. Paradigm, financial assistant paradigm, like the pattern, particular pattern or particular model is a paradigm. Now you see, he inherited a special liking for India from his maternal grandfather. Okay, maternal grandfather, you understand, right? You say Nanaji, right? So who he actually served as Japan's PM during 5760. Okay, and he also sought again, past tense of seek, he also tried to build a special relationship with Nehru's India that time. Okay, but that time the relations bilateral means between the two nations, between two countries, bilateral, right? uh, Steadily lost the energy. After the 60s, that energy was lost. Now Abe moved Japan India ties away from a very, very narrow financial assistance pattern. Abe was the one who actually created Japan India ties on the basis of developing a vision so that they could have a shared leadership in the vast region stretching from South China to the Swiss to the east coast of Africa. Okay, and this is one legacy, this is something which was carried forward, okay, from an earlier time. Okay, and Indian political class, we as our politicians, our leaders will never forget this for a long time. He was the one who made an effort to have a deeper partnership, not narrow, just not financial assistance, to have a deeper partnership with India. He made that effort. Shinzo Abe was the one. Okay. Hmm. Oh, Manoj, yeah, I remember that case that you discussed. Your father agreed to it. Excellent, excellent. Congratulations. हाँ, ठीक है. So when you have affinity for someone, you have a liking for someone. He had that for India. Okay. He had a liking for India. Okay. Hmm. So affinity for is fixed. Yes, Jansi, this preposition, when you use this, you have affinity for someone, you have a liking for someone. Fixed preposition. अच्छा, जिरण कहाँ आना चाहिए? Vartika, according to you, which line are you saying developing होगा? This was your last para, by the way, and you have already, I think, guessed the tone, right? Tone is, guys, tone of the paragraph is laudatory, clearly, because it is about, obviously, we are praising Shinzo Abe's, you can say, laudatory contributions. Okay, laudatory, his contributions towards maintaining, or even for that matter for Japan, he had played such a big role in maintaining geopolitical relations, developing them after the war, handling the nation. Obviously he has played a big role. So laudatory, he was one of the greatest leaders. India will never forget him, right? So laudatory. Eulogistic also we can say, Sumit, because he has passed away, and when somebody is died, and after that we talk about them in a very, very, you can say, we praise them, then that is eulogistic. Okay, laudatory or eulogistic. Clear? Hmm. Developing nation is compound word. Yes. Grammar lesson you already got, guys. Fixed preposition. So we say affinity means liking for someone. क्या होगा fixed preposition? For. There is one more fixed preposition. You so atoning means you say sorry. You are atoning for your sins. Atoning for, you show your regret for something. Atoning for, you show your regret for. Yeah, preposition for again. So you should remember these fixed preposition. Now there are certain words which we got, and these are very important words. Quickly tell me what are the meanings here. First is radically. Radically changed. Radically means adverb. Part of speech is adverb. So means completely, extremely. He completely altered. Completely, extremely altered means verb, changed. Yes. Affinity is which part of speech, guys? Affinity means liking. It is obviously a strong feeling that you like and understand someone or something. So it is noun, liking. Okay. Now, coalition is a group. Coalition means two political parties coming together, forming a group. Government formed by two or more political parties working together. Okay. partnership, coming together, working together. Now, mounting is obviously increasing. We say mounting debt, for example, mounting debt. It is something which is increasing. Okay. Guys, how do we use this word mounting as an adjective? Like I gave you the example just now. We say mounting debt, increasing, describing noun, mounting tension, mounting unemployment. Okay. Articulated, very simple word, verb, which means expressed. Okay. Tranquil means peace. Now, Japan is obviously known for its tranquil ethos. Okay. Tranquil ethos means the peaceful, quiet and peaceful way of life, you can say. Tranquil. Okay. So, tranquil is quiet and peaceful. Calm, quiet, peaceful. Okay. Calm, quiet, peaceful. It has been a peaceful nation, calm nation, quiet nation, never into violence, right? We do not hear cases of violence. So this was a shocking news that happened. Okay, crimped means have a limiting adverse, have an adverse effect on something. Crimped. As a verb, it is used. Have adverse effect on something. Okay, atoning, feeling sorry or showing regret for the wrong that is done, feeling sorry, showing regret. Clout is your influence. When we say, guys, political clout, right? This is how it is used. Political clout means your power, your influence. Clout is always as a noun, power, your influence, political power, clout. Okay. So, like we say, he's an important man. He has a lot of clout in the company. He has a lot of influence in the company, power in the company. Okay. This is how we use it. Okay. I think you'll remember all these words easily. Now the other two editorials, actually today you can read anything you like. I think one day you should keep for anything you like. But from the Hindu, I did not find many interesting articles today. I don't know why. Like there was no catchy title. Today when I was going through the newspaper, there was no catchy title that grabbed my attention. So I have taken simple fair play and beating the heat from the Hindu. But I will suggest today I'll give you your choice article, your choice. It's your choice today. Okay, whatever you want to read from the Hindu. Now, question of the day is at the hem. What do you mean by the phrase at the hem? Mention in the comments below. And guys, where do you get the PDFs? There are a lot of people who have still not joined my Telegram group and channel. Again, I will request please do that, which is Harshita Khurana, the grammar girl. Okay, this is my channel and group name. Please do that. And we have a lot of courses on Oliveboard, you know, special winners course. Then we have gold badge, clerk badge. We have RRB, UDCs, now SSC batches, all of those different courses. Right now, you know, 8th to 11th is discount season, monsoon sale is on. Best plan for banking students is super elite. So anything you buy, use this for discount, right? Which coupon? You know my name and you know the spelling of my name. So for anything you buy on Oliveboard, use this code for discount. Now, Coach Connect for all of you special is that I am going to take video calls. I'll be available for your mentorship only for especially this Sunday. Sundays are not working, but I've opened a slot for all of you 7 to 9 p.m. If anybody needs one-to-one mentoring because sometimes you're not available on weekdays, right? 7 to 9 p.m. Coach Connect live mentoring. You can book from the link provided below the video and have a call with me, video call for mentorship guidance, right? Again, see you in the evening session. We have 5 p.m. practice session and other sessions also. Now, tomorrow is a special class. Don't forget that because tomorrow is Sunday, but I'm taking a marathon session and tomorrow is 9th, right? 10, why am I writing PM? 10 a.m. 10 a.m. 10th of July. Okay, a full marathon. What I'm taking is 111 error questions, 111 error questions that will be done basic for IBPS clerk exam. So guys, do not forget this. Tomorrow also you will have a session. Okay. See you again in the evening session. And yeah, keep reading. Happy reading to all of you. And any doubts you can ask me on my Telegram group. Thank you. And I'll be sharing the PDF after the class.